If I could do anything on this earth I wanted to do, what would it be? If money were no object, what would I do with my life? If I could ignore the critics and the doubters, what would I do? If you weren't worried about what people said about you, what would you do? What's in your heart? What's in your heart? What would you tell me? When you're not occupied at work and your mind's on something, what are you thinking about? You lay in the bed at night and you think about it. How much time do you spend dreaming? How much time do you just sit around and just think about, man, what if? What if? How much time do you spend doing that? How much time do you just spend dreaming? Who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be? Dream it. When you stop dreaming, you just exist. You just go through the motions. We were not created to go through the motions. We were created to dream. Your heart comes alive when it dreams, and it dies when you stop dreaming. Why do people stop? Why do people quit dreaming? Kids are young, they dream, don't they? Ask them, well, what you want to be? I'm going to be a cowboy. I'm going to be a fireman. Kids they just want to do this stuff. You know what that's called? It's called dreaming. All right, they get a little older, they get to school, and I love to listen to them when they're getting out of high school. They're going, they got these dreams. They're going to have families. They're fired up about their careers. It's called dreaming. It's when you've got something in your heart you want to do, and you're looking forward to it. It's called dreaming.
Dreams motivate us. They give us energy for life. They inspire us. They excite us. What's your dream? What's your vision? It doesn't have to be changing technology in the world, but it could be for a better marriage. It could be for a healthier lifestyle. It could be for a business you own yourself. It could be the dream to be self-employed. It could be a dream to get a college education. And you can do that after you're 80. You can do that no matter how old you are or where you are. What's the dream? What's the challenge to fight through the difficulties of the day that's driving you?
Let me tell you how he works in your life. He plants dreams and desires in people's hearts. You don't hear him with this ear right here. You hear him right here. You ever heard this? He speaks to your heart. Well, you don't hear words in your heart. Dreams come in your heart. You get to dreaming about this stuff, and then he goes to work to bring them to pass. Your dreams come to pass. That's the sweetest thing in all the world to the heart. Well, who put this in here? All right, learn something about your heart here. Your heart lives on dreams. And when your heart stops dreaming, you die. Listen to this one. When you lose your vision and you stop dreaming and you stop looking forward out there and you're not excited about the future anymore, you die. Now, you can still eat bread and chicken and walk around and go to work, but you're just a zombie living. And people are losing their dreams. They're losing hope. That's why the heart is so sick among people today. What the scriptures say, lift up your eyes, lift up your head, start dreaming again.
And the problem with most of us who are watching this message right now is that we have become so practical that we have lost the tool that God has given us to be able to create a different situation from what we're currently experiencing because somebody told us that was for kids. Today, I'm trying to stir your anointed imagination to see again, to dream again, to hear again, to write again, to be able to do.
There will always be times your life seems to be inconsistent with the dream God showed you. So you have a choice. You can either reduce your heart to current circumstances or believe your life will eventually catch up with your dream. See, never allow circumstances to change what God told you or what God put in your heart. Time doesn't matter. See, every dream faces the frustration of delay. And it's way better to experience the frustration of delay than to be willing to take the option of a detour. So Habakkuk says, though the vision tarry, wait for it. It will surely come to pass. Delay is not denial. Don't give up just because it's taken a long time.
I made a decision a long time ago that believing was my job, but the outcome is his. And too many people won't believe unless they know the outcome. That's not faith.
Is anything too hard for the Lord? You tell me what he can't do. Here's how you know it's his dream. If you can do it, it ain't his. It's got to be bigger than what you can do. I mean, it's got to be big. And listen, if it's going to be big, go ahead and go real big. People say, well, the way our nation is right now, our nation, the way it is right now, is crushing dreams. Who is your God? Quit letting this nation tell you how to live. Quit letting the news tell you how to live. Let the Bible fetch your dreams for you.
And dreams require persistence. We quit too easy. We give up too early. I hear people say, I'm too old. I'm too young. But no matter who you are, no matter where you are, you can dream.